Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. My name is Brian Watson, and I'm happy to bring to you tonight EDC Volleyball live from Wahpeton High School Husky Gymnasium, where tonight the Wahpeton Huskies will take on the Hawks from West Fargo Horace. It's senior night here in Wahpeton, and we'll be back with the Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giants seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giants seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home. Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton High School Husky Gymnasium, where tonight the visiting West Fargo Horace Hawks will take on the Wahpeton Huskies here on senior night, the last EDC matchup for both of these teams. Wahpeton is 9-12 in the EDC. Wahpeton is 4-17, 6-25 overall in the EDC. They are sitting currently in 9th place, and the Hawks are 9-12 in the EDC, 11-16 overall. And they are currently sitting in 8th, and that's where they'll stay as far as EDC standings go, as far as seedings go for the EDC tournament and the play-in round. They will finish 8th. They will not be able to move up. The Huskies, however, are right now in a 3-way tie and sit tied for 9th, and they will need a win tonight in order to stay in that 9th spot. If they lose, they will drop down to spot number 10, and a win will give them a matchup on Saturday against this same West Fargo Horace Hawks team. A loss will drop them to 10, and they will have to go on the road to see Fargo Shanley. So that's what's on the line tonight for the Huskies, trying to hold their position in the EDC, keep that 9th seed, and go on the road on Saturday and face the same team that they're playing tonight. The Hawks, this is their first varsity season, and a good season for a team that has no seniors. The oldest group here are juniors, and a lot of freshmen and sophomores also on this team. To be in your first varsity season and to finish in that 8th seed, not a bad go for your first time out. no seniors, so sometimes you struggle to find some leaders, but I think this group has been around for a while. They did play a schedule last year, a JV schedule, and then they moved into varsity this season. Their last matchup was against Devils Lake, and they took Devils Lake three sets to none, 25-13, 25-17, and 25-7. As opposed to Wahpeton, who did defeat Devils Lake, but that was a 5-setter up at Devils Lake. And that was a tough one, but the Huskies did come away with the win. And so just as a comparison between the two schools, Wahpeton struggled a little bit, but did get the win against Devils Lake, and the Hawks able to handle it no problem. Back on August 30th, the very first match for both teams of the season, the Hawks did win that 3 sets to none, and that was 25-22, 25-10, and 25-9. So the Huskies will have to see if they can put everything together. They're certainly a different team than they were at the beginning of the season. They've had some changes as far as their rotation goes, so it'll be interesting to see how the matchups work tonight. And we'll see if they throw everything at it. I mean, they want to stay in that 9 spot, so you're gonna have to do everything that you can do tonight to win for West Fargo. Who knows? Maybe they want to try and give some other girls an opportunity to play here tonight. And who knows if they'll stay with their same rotation, being that they will not move up any farther in the standings. The Huskies come off a loss to West Fargo Cheyenne. They lost that 0-3. That was 25-15, 25-10, and 25-12. West Fargo Cheyenne, one of the best teams in the state, currently ranked number 2. It is senior night tonight. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment here, and we'll see how long things take here, but we'll take a moment here, and when we come back, we will have our starting lineups. They're going to go through their seniors here before the starting lineups and before the national anthem, and I will do that. I think I'll do that up here because I don't think that we're going to be able to pick up the microphone down there as they introduce the seniors. So I'll try and keep you posted as the seniors come up here. And I'll do the best that I can. That's what I'll say. Also on Three Border Sports Network tonight, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They are in the playoffs. They are over at Fergus Falls in a Section 6 sub-section championship game against Henning. The last check, they were down 2 sets to none, trying to fight back in the third set. They were leading in that third set, so they are trying to fight their way back and see if they can extend their season as they did last year and make their way into the section championship and possibly a trip to state, a return trip to state. So they're gonna have everyone introduced individually here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups. I'll also talk about the seniors when I get the opportunity as well.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Husky Gymnasium. Tonight's matchup between the West Fargo Horace Hawks and the Wahpeton Huskies. Going through the seniors right now. Again, we want to welcome everyone back to the Horace Family Chiropractic pregame show. And as they are finishing up the seniors here, I will go through them as well. Wahpeton with a good group of seniors, and 5 seniors on this team. And the first one is Emma Bonches. Parents are Greg and Terry Bonches. Emma also a basketball player and a very good volleyball player as well. She plans to attend. She plans to major in elementary education in the future in college. The second senior is Mika James. Her parents are Jesse and Cecile James, and Mika's plans for the future, she plans to attend Valley City State University for elementary education. 2 teachers in the group there. And another senior is Hattie Doctor. Her parents are Matt and Becky Doctor. And Hattie's plans for the future, she's undecided right now, but I'm sure she has high hopes ahead for her. She is followed by Madison Schaefer. Her parents are Travis and Vicky Schaefer. And Madison plans to major in physical therapy or chiropractic. And then the last senior, who did not play volleyball last year and back on the volleyball court, also a hockey player, is Reagan Wohlers. Our parents are Tim and Jill Wohlers. And she plans to, she's undecided, but plans to attend college next year. And we'll see what happens for her on the ice, because she is a very good hockey player as well. So there are your seniors for Wahpeton this season. A good group of seniors. They've done a good job this year leading this team, kind of bouncing back under new leadership, and done a good job this season. So those are the seniors, and we're going to get started here with the national anthem. And then after the national anthem, we will have our starting lineups. Starting lineups are brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. So our PA announcer, Noel Eckroff, will go through a couple of last-minute announcements here, and then we will have the national anthem. After that, the starting lineups, and we'll get started. There you have it, our national anthem sung by Miss Addie Dodge, Wahpeton High School student. Nice job by Addie. Always does a nice job. And that brings us to our starting lineups. Starting lineups again brought to you by Thrivent and Will Hewlett. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. So first on the scoreboard are the Horace Hawks. Noel Eckroft, the PA announcer, going through the starters. Starters for the Hawks tonight. The libero tonight is Alyssa Summerfield. She is a 5'4" sophomore. Followed by number 3, Gabriella Sterlickson. She's a 5'10" sophomore. Number 4, Lilia Donnelly. She is a 5'6" freshman. And then number 9, Ella Livingston, 5'10" junior. Number 11, Kelby Christofferson, a 6' freshman. And number 12, Shaylee Bovkoon, a 5'8" sophomore. And Jordan Christofferson, a 5'9" 8th grader. The Hawks are coached by Hadley Steffen, assisted by Kaylee Hanger, Claire Miller, and Evan Martell. For the Huskies, they will start somewhat of their normal lineup. They do have their seniors in the lineup tonight. Starting for the Huskies, number 3, Reagan Wohlers, a libero. She's a 5'3" senior. Followed by Hattie Doctor, number 5. She's a 5'10" senior. She'll be on the outside. Addie Rugland is the setter. She's a 5'7" junior. Madison Schaefer is on the other side, and she is a 5'8" senior. In the middle is Emma Bonches, number 10. She's a 5'11" senior. And then Mika James will be in the lineup. She'll be doing the setting while she's in there. And you'll find Rugland moving up to the front line. And Mika is a 5'1" senior. And followed by number 15, Ashlyn Kaler. And she is a 5'9" junior. The Huskies are coached by Dominique Rickles. She is in her first season. She is assisted by Allie Matson, Leah Bacco, and Tiffany Baker. So the Huskies will have to try and get it done tonight. If they can get a win here against the Hawks, they will stay in that 9th position in the EDC, and they will earn themselves a trip up to West Fargo where they'll play the same Horace team. If not, they will have to travel to Shanley to play the Deacons. And the Huskies, a little better matchup against Horace, so I think that will be the team that they would want to see. They did play okay against Shanley, and but at this point, I think you'll play whoever you have to play as long as you have a chance to get into that EDC tournament. So those are our starting lineups. Again, starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Hewlett. And we are ready to get this thing rolling here. Teams will shake hands, and we will get started once players take the court. Breckenridge still going over there against Henning. I'll see if I can get a score for you, see if they are still playing. And it looks like they are still playing over there. And I don't, no, it looks like it is over. It looks like Henning did take Breckenridge tonight. Henning, a very good team. And those two teams met last year in the same game. And that thing went to 5 sets, and Breckenridge came out on top. And this year, a little different result, but a great season no matter for the Breckenridge Cowgirls there on the other side of the river. And hats off to them for their season. And it's been a pleasure covering them. We appreciate being able to do that. So back to things here. Officials are making their last marks. Liberals are coming in. And it looks like the Hawks will serve first. And the ball is up, and this match is underway. And that one goes off of Schaefer's hands. And that'll be an ace for Sommerfeld. And right away, the Hawks get off and running. Huskies will have to get off to a good start if they want to stay in this match. Schaefer able to handle that one. And then Kaler will send over a free one. Sommerfeld sets it. Back set on the outside there. A nice block by Schaefer. Schaefer again sails it. Sommerfeld able to handle it. A little confusion there with Christofferson. That's Kelby. And that one goes out, and we're tied up at 1-1. So Doctor will come in. And Schaefer will go back to serve. Wohlers exits. A good serve. Nice block there by Kaler. And I think we have a violation. I think that was on the Huskies. A good swing there on the outside. By Jordan Christofferson. Point nevertheless for Horace. Number 7 comes in, Piper Spiekemeyer. She comes in to serve. Mika James on the outside to Doctor. Nice block there by Sterlingson. And the Hawks get the point there. So 3-1 now here early. And Spiekemeyer will serve again. Doctor handles it. James backs up for Kaler. Kaler, good swing at it. Dug out of there nicely by Donnelly. James again here in the front for Kaler. Two-hand push to the back row and just out of bounds. Right idea, just couldn't find the court. So 4-1 here. Set number 1. Spiekemeyer to serve again. And that one goes wide, and that'll be a point for the Huskies. Good crowd down below. Student section ready to go for the Huskies here on senior night. Kaler will exit, and Wohlers will come back in to serve for the Huskies. Good serve by Wohlers. Donnelly handles the second, and the Huskies will get a free one. James outside for Doctor. And that one goes down the line off the hands of Sterlingson. And that'll be a kill for Hattie Doctor. Hattie, one of the kill leaders for the Huskies, and gets another one there. Wohlers taps the net and goes over. Middle set there for Christofferson, and the Huskies do a nice job of defense there and block that one. And the Huskies will get the point and bring the score 4-4. Wohlers back to serve again. With line drive serve. Donnelly will set on the outside there for Christofferson. That's Jordan that time. Huskies do a nice job of blocking. And that one just kind of off the hands of Sterlingson. Just kind of took her eye off of that one. Goes into the net. And the Huskies take the lead here early in set number 1. Huskies off to a good start. That's something that they've struggled with, but doing a good job here so far. That one into the net for Wohlers. And those have been some of the woes for the Huskies. Errors in service and some errors in serve receive. So Jaden Hale comes in, 6'2" sophomore. This Horace team has a lot of size up front and a lot of interchangeable parts. And the Huskies will have to do their best to combat that. Early serve here, and they're going to redo it, it looks like. Officials did not give the go-ahead to serve. That is Brenna Heilman back to serve. So Heilman will serve now as the ref says we're ready. Doctor able to handle it. Outside for Bonches. Christofferson will send over one that goes right into the antenna there. That's Jordan Christofferson. And the Huskies will take the point there, as Mika James is going to go out and Latea Luneberg enters the game. Addie Rugland will serve for the Huskies. 6'5" in favor of Wahpeton. Christofferson handles that one. Now a little confusion on the Horace side. little miscommunication there by the Hawks, and the Huskies will take advantage of that. Take a 2-point lead here early in set number 1. Rugland to serve. Outside for Hale. That one handled by Schaefer. Listen for Doctor. Doctor with a nice swing at it. And the Hawks doing the best to hang on to it. Good job, good effort there by Jordan Christofferson, trying to lay out and get that thing over. And that one falls to the floor. Nice swing there by Hattie Doctor. Seniors want to try and finish this thing at home if they can. Rugland. Back set there for Christofferson. Doctor going to send over a free one that's going to go long out the backside. And the Hawks will get the score there. So far here early, the Huskies able to keep pace with the Hawks. And they're just going to have to try and do that for this whole match here. Christofferson back to serve. This is Jordan. Wohlers handles it. It's Luneberg. That one just long. Outside set there for Latea, and that one goes out. And a score for the Hawks. 8-7 now. Christofferson will continue to serve. Schaefer handles it. Set there for Bonches. And one-handed over by Hale. And the Huskies not ready for it. And Hale gets credit for the kill there with the tap over. So now 8-8. Tied here in the first set. Christofferson still serving. Huskies going to have to get things going here, get a side out. And that's going to be a double. That's going to be a double. And an error there by the Huskies. And now the Hawks will take the lead here. They regain the lead here in set number 1. Got a stoppage here. Addie has a tire shoot. And here we go again. Good jump serve there by Christofferson. Schaefer has a tough time handling it, but the Huskies will have to send it over free. Luneberg with a nice two-handed tap there short, and that'll result in a score. So the Huskies able to send over a short one and get the score to tie it up 9-9 here. Doctor, that's going to be long, and that, again, some of the woes of the Huskies. They've been in matches and been in good positions, and then they have a miscue to stop a run or not be able to gain the advantage. And that gives the lead back to the Hawks. And this is Kelby Christofferson back to serve. Huskies are going to have to send over a mini free one. Hawks handle it. Tap there by Bovkoon. Bonch is trying to go swing at it, and they're going to get a net violation on the Hawks. And now 10-10. I got a feeling this might be a tight match. The Huskies can keep pace. I'd like to finish a win at home for these seniors and then go into the playoffs with the win with some momentum. Hawks outside for Bovkoon. Schaefer sends it over. And then right there in the middle, a nice swing there by Ella Livingston, one of the kill leaders for the Hawks, and doing a good job of putting that one away. So now 11-10 in favor of the Hawks. So Sterlickson comes back in, as well as Donnelly, and Hale and Heilman exit for the Hawks. So Donnelly serves. Back set for Luneberg, and that one had some heat on it, and a nice swing there and a kill for Latea Luneberg. Nice set there by Rugland, and a good score for Latea. And she will go out on rotation, and Mika James will come in to serve and take over the back row duties for Luneberg. James, nice serve, handled by the Hawks. Donnelly outside for Sterlickson, and that one, a good swing at it on the outside there. And the score for Sterlickson. So 13-10 now. The Hawks starting to creep up a little bit, stretch it out a little bit, see if the Huskies can get a side out here. And that one goes out, and that'll certainly help. Well, they adjust the score. And I thought it jumped up pretty fast there. So it is 12-11. Unless I was looking at it wrong, I could have. But 12-11 here in favor of the Hawks. Donnelly for Sterlickson. That one's going to go long. Just couldn't get on top of it. That one sails. And now 12-12 in favor of the Huskies. Again, these two teams met very first match of the season way back in August. And the Hawks took it in 3 straight sets. Donnelly for Christopherson, a little low on the set. The Huskies handle it. It's way across court for Doctor. She has to send it over free. Middle set there, and that one creeps over the net for Livingston, and she gets another kill. Nice set right there in the middle. That one just kind of hung on the net and then fell over, and kind of tough to return for the Huskies. Well, Speakermeyer will come back in to serve. Bonches handles that one. Middle set for Rugland, who finds the open court on the left side there. Good heads-up play. Blockers there to defend it, and Rugland just with a little tap to their left, and that one falls to the floor and scores. And the Huskies are up 1 here in the first set. Wohlers with a nice line drive serve. Donnelly for Christopherson. Mika James will handle this one, and the Hawks will get a free one. Donnelly will set. Christopherson in the middle. Nice job of blocking there by Bonches, and that one crawls back over. And another good job at the net there by Hattie Doctor on the attempt there by Gabriella Sterlickson. And Doctor with the defense there on the outside, and that'll score the point for the Huskies. Nice job there by Bonches on the first block, and then followed up by Doctor. Wohlers, another good serve. That one goes off the hands of Speakermeyer and into the stands. And now the Huskies are on a bit of a run here. And this is where they have to keep things going. Just keep the ball in play and see what happens. So Wohlers will go at it again here. And that one into the net. And just as I say it, a little miscue for the Huskies, and that stops the run. They'll keep the lead 16-14. Hale will come back in, as well as Heilman. And Sterlickson and Donnelly will exit for the Hawks. So Heilman to serve. Doctor. James will set here for Bonches. Bonches with a good swing at it, but that's tough to go through Hale. And I think you're going to get 4 as that one hit the net and fell back on the Huskies side. Jaden Hale, tough to go through. Going to have to try and go around her. And a bit intimidating there at the net. Free ball here for the Hawks. That one might have went out. The Hawks still keep it in play. And Sommerfeld sends it over. James is for Rugland. And that one's going to go a little bit long. A little too much there for Addie Rugland. And that one goes behind the line. So 16-16 here in set number 1. Huskies trying to keep pace here. See if they can steal a set from the Hawks. Good line drive serve. Hawks get a free one from Wohlers. Heilman for Hale. Wohlers with a good one-hand dig and a free ball. Heilman for Christopherson, and a good swing there. Nice middle set for Kelby Christopherson. And she puts that one away, no problem. So Heilman will go back to serve, and the Hawks take a 1-point lead here in set number 1. Schaefer. And now another free ball there by Bonches, taps it over. Sommerfeld, nice set there for Christopherson on the outside. And Hale able to block that one easily on the tap by Doctor. Sommerfeld. Heilman will set way outside for Christopherson, and just a little miscue there by Jordan Christopherson. Had a good opportunity to put that one away and just didn't get all the ball. And that one goes into the net, and that gives our score 17-17. James will exit, and Rugland will serve for the Huskies. Christopherson handles that one, and Hale has to send over a little free one. Outside for Doctor. Heilman for Christopherson, just a little bump over that time. Doctor dug out of there nicely by Speakermeyer, I believe, and Christopherson able to come up and get that one. just left right there in front of her, and she's able to put that one in. Sommerfeld will exit, and Bovkun will come back in for the Hawks, and Jordan Christofferson will go back to serve. Jump serve. Wolders handles it. It's Lunenburg with this little bump over. A little too much air under that one. Spiekemeyer sets Hale on the outside, and that one came in hot. Wolders got a hand on it, and not much you could do about that one. Now 19-17 in favor of the Hawks. Huskies in need of a side out here. Christofferson to serve. Schaefer handles it and ends up going over, and then a little trouble there on the return. Bovkun able to handle it and put it back in the air, and I think it was Christofferson who tried to send it over and just kind of got tangled up and not able to put it away. Doctor, good serve. Back set for Hale. Now one's going to sail way long, and now 19-19. Huskies hanging in here in set number 1 on senior night. 19-19, Doctor to serve. Good serve there. Heilman outside there for Bovkun. That one hits the ceiling on the dig attempt, and those are tough to handle coming off the ceiling. And the Hawks get the point there as Spiekemeyer exits, and Ella Livingston comes back in, and Christofferson will go back to serve. This is Kelby on the serve. Wohlers having a little trouble with that one, and the Huskies able to get it out of the bench and send it over, and they're going to reserve here, and I'm not quite sure what happened over there. I think there might have been some interference or something, but they're going to redo it. Huskies a good job hustling over there into their own bench. Got it back over in play. So Christofferson will serve again. Doctor. Schaefer, thought that was going to be long, but Sommerfeld handles it. Huskies will get a middle set here for Bonches, and she taps it left, and a nice layout there by Bovkun. And that goes into the bench, and the Huskies will get the score there, and we're tied at 20 apiece. Wohlers exits. Taylor came back in, and Bonches will go back to serve. A jump serve coming. That one went off of the side of the ball. Bonches kind of like, I don't know what happened there. It did make it over the net, but went wide left, and that one goes out of bounds. So the Huskies give the lead back to the Hawks as Donnelly will come back in. Hale exits, and Heilman goes out. And Sommerfeld back in as well as Donnelly, and Donnelly will serve. This is Lunenburg, a good swing at it on the outside. A nice set there by Rugland, and Lunenburg will get the kill. And that'll put us at 21 to 21 as soon as they change the score here, I think. Mika James will serve. Score is 21-20 still. I think I missed one there. And James with a good serve. And Hawks have a tough time handling that one. And now it's 21-21. So now 22. So the score was 21-21. Now it's corrected here, 22-21. And Mika James will continue to serve. Huskies looking to take this first set away from the Hawks if they can. And a good chance trying to dig that one out of there. I couldn't see who got the swing on that one. I think it was Ella Livingston over there on the left side. And Noelle Bartonik exits for the Hawks. Mika James there. And now Kaler able to put that one away. Good hustle there by Mika James to put that ball up in the air and set Kaler. And Kaler gets a good swing at it and puts it away for the Huskies. And now 23-22 here in set number 1. And the Huskies trying to hang on and steal set number 1 here on senior night. Schaefer back to serve. Christofferson handles that, no problem. Donnelly sets for Sterlickson. James on the outside, a little short there for Doctor. Have to send it over free. Donnelly way outside for Christopherson. A tap. Doctor got a hand on it as she put it right behind Doctor, who was moving forward to try and help. And a good heads-up play there by Christopherson. So Speakermeyer back in, Livingston out. And Doctor sends the dig back over. James over on the second. Hawks are ready for it. Going to get a little bit of a free one. That one caught the net. James way outside for Doctor. And that one blocked nicely by the Hawks, and the Huskies do a good chance of cleaning it up. And Rugland able to tap it over, and this thing's still going. James outside for Doctor again. Sommerfeld with the dig there. Christopherson. And two hands on it. One-handed there by Mika James. What a play. Huskies still going with it, and then just at the end there, that one goes into the net, and we're going to have a little cleanup on aisle 2 as the antenna comes off. And we'll have to put the net back together. That was a nice volley by both teams. Mika James doing a good job of keeping that thing alive for the Huskies. And Doctor just wasn't able to put it away at the end. And now the Hawks take the lead 24-23 here in set number 1. And the Huskies going to desperately need a side out here as they try and clean up the antenna here on the side nearest us. We're high above the gym here in the Crow's Nest. They'll get things straightened out, get it leveled up. And looks like they're ready for play again here. So the Huskies needed that point there. Now Speakermeyer to serve, and the Huskies need to have their serve-receive game on point here. Outside for Doctor. She's able to get a nice swing at it, and she puts that one away. Good layout effort there by Speakermeyer, but nice placement by Hattie Doctor to get the side out and get the kill. And now 24-24 as the Huskies will go back and serve. Reagan Wohlers in to serve as Ashlyn Kaler exits. And that one just outside the line. And those are some situations where the Huskies really need to get them in play, and that one goes out. Hale and Heilman will come back in as Donnelly and Sterlickson goes out. And Heilman will come in to serve. 25-24 here in set number 1 in favor of the Hawks. Huskies again need a side out here. Good job by Doctor. James will set outside for Doctor. And two-handed there off of Sommerfeld. And Christopherson will have to send over a free one, and the Huskies will need to take advantage of Bonches with a little tap. Hale laying out for that one. And then Christopherson coming back, and that one's going to go off the hands of Schaefer. And the Hawks will take set number 1, 26-24 from the Huskies. Good effort by the Huskies there. Had a chance. But again, some of those woes that have plagued the Huskies came back to haunt them there. A couple service errors. Again, just need to keep the ball in play. And that's set number 1 here from Husky Gymnasium. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have set number 2 right here from Wahpeton High School on Three Borders Sports Network.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Boldprint also has custom framing and unique, personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Boldprint for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash. Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We are back here at Wahpeton High School, Three Border Sports Network. Brian Watson bringing you EDC High School Volleyball, the Wahpeton Huskies versus the Horace Hawks. We're in set number 2 as the Hawks took set number 1 from the Huskies 26-24. And the Huskies get the first point here in set number 2. Addie Ruglin back to serve for the Huskies. See if the Huskies can keep up this good play that they had in set number 1 and clean up some of the miscues, as there's a miscue there by the Hawks. A little violation at the net there. Over the line, and that's 2 points now for the Huskies. Ruglin will continue to serve. And that one into the net, and that's some of the issues that the Huskies have struggled with is keeping the ball in play on serves and working on some of their serve receive. They can keep the ball in play. They've done well when they are able to run and set their offense. So 2-1 here, set number 2. Bonch is that set a little bit behind her, had to go way back to get that one, and that one comes up short. As Speakermeyer will go back to serve for the Hawks. 2-2 here. Speakermeyer with a good serve. Schaefer almost able to handle it, and she does, as it ends up going back to Wohlers, and she sends it over. And that one, a nice shot there by Christopherson as she puts that kill away. Schaefer doing a good job trying to lay out for it, but just over her outstretched arms. So 2-3 here in favor of the Hawks. Speakermeyer will continue to serve. Wohlers able to handle it. Set behind Luneberg, and that one just kind of way behind her and had a tough time handling it. And that one doesn't make it across the net, and Speakermeyer will continue to serve. And the Huskies going to have to get things going here in set number 2. They don't want to let the Hawks get too far ahead. And Speakermeyer helps them out by sending that one long. And now 3-4. Huskies down 1. And Doctor will go back to serve. Good serve that just makes it over the net. Back set there for Sterlingson. And she puts that one away. Oh, we call it for a lift. Call the Huskies for a lift. And the Hawks will come away with the score as Hale will come in. Heilman will also come in. And Donnelly and Sterlingson will go out. So Heilman will come in to serve. Schaefer will handle it. Hawks get a free one. Summerfield dug it out, and then Christopherson on the outside. A good block there by Luneberg and Bonches, but so much power behind that one. That one goes all the way out on the other side of the court, and that'll be a score for the Hawks. 6-3 in favor of West Fargo Horace now. Schaefer, Bonches, and a good block at the net there by Christopherson. Both of them there that time. And Christopherson puts that one away. That's Kelby on that kill. And Kelby also one of the kill leaders for the Hawks, and she gets another one to her total there. As Heilman will continue to serve. Now 7-3 in favor of Horace. That one had some heat on it. That one goes all the way up and stays in the ceiling for a while. Comes back down, and the Huskies are able to send it over. Heilman back set for Hale, and a good layout by Wohlers, but just not able to get there in time and put it up high enough. And that one falls to the floor, and Jaden Hale will get credit for the kill. As Heilman will continue to serve. Wohlers set there for Bonchis, and that was tipped at the net by one of the Christophersons, as they were both there, Kelby and Jordan there. And that'll be a point for the Huskies. 8-4 as they get the side out and the score. Now Bonchis will go back to serve. Wohlers will exit. And jump serve coming by Bonchis. Christopherson handles that, no problem. Heilman back set for Jordan Christopherson, and that one goes over, and the Huskies can't handle it. And the Huskies starting to let this second set get out of hand a little bit here, as it's 9-4 in favor of the Hawks. Jordan Christopherson will go back to serve. That one goes out. A little too much on that one. And James will come back in for Luneburg on the Husky side, and Jordan Christopherson will exit, and Alyssa Sommerfeld will come back in for the Hawks. So James to serve, and that one into the net. Another miscue by the Huskies. 10-5 here in set number 2. Huskies drop set number 1. 26-24, had their opportunities there and just weren't able to finish the deal. And now Kelby Christopherson to serve for the Hawks. Schaefer. Mika James way across court for Addie Rugland, and that one just outside. Thought maybe it would catch the line, and that one just out. And Hawks rolling here in set number 2, 11-5. And the Huskies are going to need a side out here. Going to have to make a run of their own to get back in this set. James for Kaler. And Kaler not able to get on top of that one. That one goes into the net. And I think we're going to get a timeout here, as Coach Rickles decides to take a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this here in set number 2.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, we're back after the timeout by the Huskies. See if they can regroup here. And Christopherson will serve, and that one might have worked his way out, but Schaefer able to keep it in play. And Kaler sends over the free one. Heilman with a quick set there for Sterlickson, and she's able to put that one away easily. Sorry, that was Ella Livingston putting that one away. Christopherson again. Mika James had a little trouble with that one, and that one will end up underneath the flag there. And again, the Huskies are going to need to stop the bleeding here, as this one now is 14-5 in favor of the Hawks. Christopherson still serving. This is Kelby. Wohlers, Mika James at the back set for Schaefer. Schaefer able to get some momentum and a good swing there and puts that kill away easily. So again, if the Huskies can get their serve receive down and run their stuff, they can be successful, as we saw there. And it's just a matter of being consistent throughout the match. So Schaefer will go back to serve. Sommerfeld handles that one. Now knocked over just easily by Livingston. Outside for Doctor here, and Livingston and Hale there on the block. Schaefer. Heilman for Livingston again, and a good job there in the middle by Ashlyn Kaler doing what she does. And another good block there for Ashlyn Kaler, and the score for the Huskies, trying to work their way back here in set number 2. Schaefer will continue to serve for the Huskies. Try and keep this little mini run going here. Christofferson handles that one. Heilman here for Hale, and that one goes into the net. A little bit off balance there. Way off the court there on the right side, and not able to get on top of it. That one goes into the net, and the run continues for the Huskies here in set number 2. Got a ways to come back here, 14-8. Sommerfeld handles that one outside for Bovkoon, and that one goes into the net. So a couple miscues here by the Hawks, and the Huskies are trying to get back in this set here. So again, Huskies keep the ball in play, and it gives themselves a chance. So Heilman here for Livingston. Livingston helps that one over. Outside for Doctor. Livingston and Hale there get a hand on it, and the Huskies get a free one. James, middle set for Kaler. Kaler with a nice swing at it. That one got tipped, and here's Livingston with another tap over. Outside here for Doctor. She has to tap it over a little bit short of her. Had to run up and couldn't get under it. And that one falls into the net, and that stops the run for the Huskies. Good effort there trying to get back in this thing. 15-9 now in favor of the Hawks. Hale and Heilman exit. Speakermeyer comes back in along with Sterlickson. So Donnelly to serve. This will be Kaler from the back row, and it turns out to work well for him, as that one went off Bovkoon. Livingston was there too, and that one fell to the floor. So Kaler will exit. Wohlers comes in. She'll serve. And again, another one down the line, trying to work across the court there, trying to work that right side line of the Hawks. And she's unable to get that one in. Now 16-10 in favor of the Hawks as Bovkoon goes out, and Sommerfeld will serve. And that one goes off of Wohlers, but she's unable to handle it. And Sommerfeld will get credit for the ace there. So 17-10. Wohlers able to handle that one. And Doctor sends it over with a little heat, and the Huskies get a free one in return. James here, middle set for Bonches, and a good swing and kill there for Emma Bonches, as Livingston and Christofferson couldn't do anything with that one. Nice set by James, or sorry, by Rugland, and Bonches had a lot of momentum coming to put that one away. Rugland back to serve there. And Sterlickson had a chance, had a free one there able to go at it, and just miscue, took her eye off of it, and that one goes into the net. So the Huskies again trying to creep back in this thing, 17-12. Rugland to serve. Christofferson able to handle that one. Donnelly quick set in the middle there for Livingston. And it got a little bit of tip on it, and that kind of sent it in a different direction, and Wohlers not able to handle it. And Livingston will go out, and Speakermeyer will return. And Speakermeyer will come in to serve. Good serve. Bonches handles it in the front row. Lunenburg sends over one free. And misplayed there by Donnelly. I think she was looking maybe to set Christofferson, who was coming up. That was Kelby Christofferson. And that one left a little bit low. And the Huskies will benefit on the score. And then not able to put it over is Doctor. And 18-13 now, as Hale will come back in. Heilman will also come back in. Sterlickson and Donnelly will exit for the Hawks. And Heilman will come in to serve. And that one, the Huskies handle. Heilman back set here for Hale. And Rugland able to get a hand on it and dig it out, keep it in play. And and Doctor and Lunenburg there, no one called for it. They both went for it. He tried to hit it over. It almost made it over, but no communication there by Lunenburg and Doctor. Heilman, Wohlers handles it. Set outside for Schaefer. Good swing at it and dug out of there nicely by Sommerfeld. And then Christofferson trying to send that one over, and I think Bonches was there to knock it right back at her. And the Huskies will get the point, trailing by 6 here in the second. Bonches will go back to serve as Wohlers exits. Good jump serve there. Spiegelmeier digs it out nicely. Sommerfeld sends over the free one, and the Huskies going to try and use it as Schaefer sends that one over. Outside for Christofferson, and a good setting. Swing at it there, and that's going to result in a point here for the Hawks. Jordan Christofferson putting a lot of heat on that one, and she is just an 8th grader. 5'9", 8th grader, and putting a lot of heat behind that one. And she's going to go back to serve. Wohlers able to hand it right at the net as Rugland tried to send it over, but the Hawks defended nicely as Christofferson was there. And that results in a point for the Hawks, now 22-14. Huskies got a lot of work to do to try and stay in this set. And that one over, Bonches handles it. Wohler sends it over free. Heilman for Christofferson right there in the front, and Kaler and Schaefer were there, but a little too far away from the net, and that one falls on the Husky side. And 23 now to 14 in favor of Horace. And Christofferson still serving. Wohlers. This is Schaefer on the outside, and she's able to put that one away and go get credit for the kill. Madison Schaefer, the senior here on senior night, adding to her kill total. She's had a nice career here for the Huskies. Mika James, another senior, will come in to serve. James will send that one over. Heilman for Hale here, and that one long, as that one can't find the court. And the Huskies will get one more here in the second, and James will continue to serve. Another good serve. Sommerfeld handles that one. A little quick set in the middle there for Christofferson, and James can't handle it as it comes over. And now 24-16 as the Hawks are 1 point away from taking set number 2 as Livingston comes back in, as well as Heilman. And Christofferson will continue to serve here. This is Kelby. Wohlers. A little tap there by Rugland. Back set for Hale. James able to handle it. Rugland will set Schaefer with a tap. Heilman for Livingston, and that one travels down the net, and somehow Rugland's able to get it over, and then Bovkum sends it over, and the Huskies weren't ready for it, and that'll be the end of set number 2, as the Hawks will take that one 25-16, and the Huskies just not able to stay with them in set number 2. Did a good job in set number 2, dropped that one 26-24, and had a rough go just in the early going in set number 2, and just not able to keep pace, and drop set number 2 25-16. So we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have set number 3 here on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network, Wahpeton High School, Husky Gymnasium. Brian Watson bringing you EDC volleyball action. Horace Hawks against the Wahpeton Huskies here on senior night. Wahpeton with 5 seniors playing their last game in Husky Gymnasium. Those seniors are Emma Bonches, she's number 10 on the floor. Mika James, she is number 11 on the floor. Hattie Doctor, number 5. Madison Schaefer, she is number 7. And Reagan Wohlers, wearing the black jersey, number 3. Those seniors, again, doing a great job this season and trying to work their way into the playoffs here as they will have a play-in game on Saturday. They can come back here against the Hawks. They will play them. They'll go to Horace and play them. Otherwise, they'll travel to Fargo Shanley on Saturday. They'll time still to be determined. So here we go, set number 3. The Hawks took the first 2, and the Huskies will try and regroup and see if they can get one on the board here. Emma Bonches puts that one away, and the Huskies are on the board first here in set number 3. Emma Bonches getting another kill, adding to her total. Bonches doing work from the middle of the floor. So Rugland will go back to serve. The Hawks handle this, a set by Donnelly for Christofferson, and Wohler is able to dig it out. Doctor from the back row. And Summerfield handles that one, and here's a little two-handed tap down the line there by Sterlingson. And she puts that one away to even things up at 1 as Livingston will exit, and I believe Spiekemeyer will come back in on the rotation. Handle the back row duties for Livingston. So Spiekemeyer with a good serve. Doctor able to handle it. And the Hawks get a free one, but that one goes long. And the Hawks will take the early lead here in set number 3. Again, this Hawks team, this is their first year of varsity activity. No seniors on this squad. Have a lot of size and a lot of good athletes for a young team. Donnelly outside for Christofferson. And Wohler is able to send that one over her head. A back set here for Sterlingson again. Wohler outside for Doctor. And then right there at the net is Christofferson and Sterlingson, and they continue to battle there at the net. Outside for Doctor again, and that one goes short into the net. And that point will go to the Hawks. A lot of size up front for the Hawks, and they showed it there. Lunenburg, Boncha sends it over free, and I think we're going to get a net violation on the Hawks. And the Huskies will get credit for the point. And now 3-2 in favor of Horace. Doctor to serve. Sommerfeld handles that one. Here's Christofferson in the middle. Just a little roundhouse there, and that one goes way long. And that was Kelby Christofferson. And that one sailed long. Doctor here. And that's going to go long. And again, no service errors. Hurting the Huskies here. As Hale will come in, and Heilman, and Donnelly and Sterlickson will exit, and Hale will go back to serve. Huskies need to try and keep pace here in set number 3. They did a good job in set 1. Dropped that one 26-24. Bonches, and that one just long. Had a good opportunity there. Blockers weren't able to get up, and that one just sails as she couldn't get on top of it. And now 5-3. Hawks trying to creep away early here in set number 3. Huskies going to need to try and keep pace. Heilman on the serve. Hawks are going to get a free one here. Hale able to bump it out. Heilman with the set there for Christofferson, and she flings it over to the right side of the Huskies, and that one falls in. And that'll be a score for the Hawks, and they will continue to roll here in set number 3. 6-3. Heilman again. Schaefer able to handle it. This will be a quick set in the middle for Lunenburg. She's able to put that one right between Hale and Christofferson. And she'll get credit for the kill and the score for the Huskies. 6-4 as Wohlers will exit. And Kaler back in for the Huskies. And that'll send Emma Bonches, the senior, back to the service line. Spiekemeyer able to handle it. Heilman way outside, cross court for Christofferson. She gets a running go at it, and that one comes over off the heel of her hand and goes in for the score. As Sommerfeld will exit for the Hawks now, and Bovkun comes back in. And the 8th grader, Christofferson, will go back to serve. This is Jordan. Schaefer. Back set here for Hale. And Bonches handles it no problem. Back set for Lunenburg. Running swing at it. And the Hawks are able to handle it. This is Kaler there with a little two-hand push over. Outside now for Bovkun. And that one's going to go wide. And that one goes out the back. And that'll be a point for the Huskies. And now 7-5 in favor of the Hawks. And now in for the Huskies for the first time tonight is Leah DeVries, number 13. She'll come in to serve, and Lunenburg exits. Heilman back set for Hale, a little off balance, but still able to send it over. Here's Schaefer, and that one right on the line, and Schaefer right there ready. Good reaction there by Schaefer to put that one right back, as that one was right up on the net and didn't give a chance the Hawks to tap it over. So good job there by the senior, Madison Schaefer. DeVries serves, and that one just a little bit long. Looked like it was going to dive and take the line. A good decision back there by Spiekemeyer and Sommerfeld. 8-6. Spiekemeyer goes out. Livingston will come back in. And Kelby Christofferson will go back to serve. DeVries able to handle it. And now a free one coming for the Hawks. Sommerfeld handles that one, and a quick set in the middle for Livingston, and she does her work right there in the middle. And Ella Livingston, again, one of the kill leaders for the Hawks, and showing every bit of it right there as she puts that one away. So 9-6 in favor of the Hawks. And Christofferson will continue to serve. This is Kelby Christofferson. She is a freshman. And Hawks will handle this. Another quick set for Livingston. And DeVries doing a good job of cleaning that one up. And Schaefer getting a swing at it. But that front line there of Hale and Livingston a little bit too much. And that'll be 4 for the Huskies. So Livingston at 5'10 and Hale at 6'2. A tough wall to break. And that one stayed on the Husky side a little too long. And that one's going to go in. Leah DeVries thought maybe that one was going to go out, and that one just dove at the end there and caught the line. And Kelby Christofferson will continue to serve here for the Hawks. 11-6 Lead has been extended here in set number 3. Schaefer, and that one not able to make it over. And the Huskies are going to need to regroup in a hurry here and get a side out. Christofferson still serving here. DeVries able to handle it. And Rugland will clean it up and set it for Schaefer on the outside, and the Hawks handle. Here's Heilman to Hale, and a nice dig there by Bonches. Free one. Sommerfeld outside for Bovkun, and a tap, and Leah DeVries right there to help and clean up. Nice job by Leah. And then Schaefer able to get a nice swing in it there on the outside, and puts that one away for the point. A good job by Leah DeVries to clean up on that tap to keep that ball in the air, and then the Huskies are able to execute with Schaefer and get the score. And her reward is she will go back to serve. Madison Schaefer, senior. Jump serve, puts that one in. Sommerfeld handles it, no problem. Here's Livingston in the middle, and Livingston is just tough right there in the middle and puts that one away. Livingston, the 5'10 junior, and puts that one away easily. And Heilman and Hale will exit. Donnelly will come back in. And I believe Sterlingson also came back in. A short serve there by Donnelly. And that one falls in front of the back row of the Huskies, and that'll be the 14th point here in set number 3 for the Hawks. Same area, the Huskies are ready that time. Here's Doctor on the outside. Sterlingson and Livingston there to defend, but that one falls between them. And the Huskies will get the score there. Ashlyn Kaler will exit, and Addison Gurdon will come in to serve for the Huskies. Seeing her first action tonight. Addie Gurdon serve. Nice serve. Donnelly trying to keep it up. And that one goes over for a free one, and Gurdon able to dig it out nicely. And Doctor able to send that one over at a crazy angle. I thought maybe that was going to hit the antenna. And it's tipped by the Hawks and goes out, and Doctor will get credit for the score, and Gurdon will continue to serve. Good job there keeping that ball up in the air. And again, whenever the Huskies can do that, they can compete. Bovkun a little tap, and again, DeVries right there ready. Free one by Bonches. Donnelly for Livingston, and Gurdon trying to get that one with the right hand and just not able to get a hand on it. And that one falls to the floor. Livingston will get another kill on the night and add to her total on the season. So Gurdon will exit. Wohlers will come back in. And Sommerfeld will go back to serve. Wohlers. Hawks will get a free one here. Donnelly sets outside for Christofferson, and the 8th grader puts that one away with ease again. A nice set for Jordan Christofferson. And the 5'9" 8th grader puts that one away, and that takes the score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard to 16-9 here in set number 3. And we have a timeout on the floor, and we'll be back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giant seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Husky Gymnasium, as the Horace Hawks are taking on the Wahpeton Huskies in EDC volleyball play tonight. It's the last home match for the Huskies on senior night. 5 seniors taking place in their last volleyball match in this gym. And the Hawks lead 16-9 here in set number 3. And a nice little layout there by Wohlers. And here's Christofferson again with a little tap, and Bonches sends it right back. And Donnelly not able to keep the ball in the air, and that'll be a point for the Huskies as they continue to try and get back in this set and extend this match. So DeVries will exit, Lunenburg will come back in, and Rugland will serve. Christofferson. Donnelly will set. Backside for Sterlingson, and that one hit the net and then bounced over to the open floor, and no one there to help clean up for the Huskies. And that'll be a point for the Hawks. And Livingston will exit, and Spiekemeyer will come over to handle the back row duties for her, and she'll come in to serve. Wohlers. Schaefer will send it over free. Spiekemeyer able to bump that out of there nicely, and Christofferson, another one, put some heat on, and the Huskies handle it. Spiekemeyer again. This will be set by Donnelly for Christofferson. And Schaefer doing a good job of getting a hand on it, but there's too much power behind it. And the 8th grader puts away another one as Jordan Christofferson just doing nice work on the outside. The 5'9" 8th grader having a good night tonight. And another good serve there by Spiekemeyer. That one falls just short in front of Wohlers, and she'll get credit for the ace. As Piper Spiekemeyer will continue to serve here for the Hawks. 19-10 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard here in set number 3. Lunenburg on the outside. Spiekemeyer will handle it, no problem. Donnelly will set outside for Christofferson again, and this time Lunenburg and Bonch is there to knock that one down, and that one comes down in bounds. And the front line there of the Huskies doing a good job of earning the score. 19-11. Doctor to serve for the Huskies. Donnelly with a quick set for Christofferson again. They get a free one. Sommerfeld handles in a back set there for Sterlingson. Huskies able to send it over. Donnelly, quick set for Christofferson, and she puts that one away again. Again, the 8th grader. Sorry, that's Kelby Christofferson there, number 11, and she's a 9th grader. And the law firm of Christofferson and Christofferson having a heck of a night here against the Huskies on senior night. Heilman will come back in to serve for the Hawks. 20-11 now. Schaefer will handle that one. Schaefer gets a good swing at it, and Christofferson and Hale able to send it back, and that one will go out off the Huskies. A little too much on that one. And this will be Heilman to continue to serve. And that one falls short. And that will take the score to 21-12. Gurdon will come back in for the Huskies. Actually, she will exit for the Huskies. And Kaler will come in. Bonches will go back to serve. Heilman sets Christofferson. Lunenburg able to keep that one off of her shoulder, and Rugland sends it over. Here comes the 8th grader again. And that one goes off of Lunenburg. Sorry, that was Kelby Christofferson. And the 8th grader, Jordan Christofferson, will go back to serve here. Bovkum comes back in. Sommerfeld exits. Good serve there by Christofferson. And Wohlers, that one again took her eye off of it. That one goes into the net here. And now the Hawks creeping closer here to set point as it's 23-12 here in set number 3. Bonches handles that one. Lunenburg sends it over, and that one's going to find the line, and that'll be a point for the Huskies as Lunenburg will get credit for the kill there. And 23-13, Lunenburg will exit. DeVries will come in for the Huskies. DeVries with the serve, and that one just out, not by much. And now 1 point away from the set here are the Hawks as Livingston will come back in and Spiekemeyer will exit for the Hawks. And now the Huskies trying to extend senior night here for a little bit if they can. 24-13 in favor of Horace. Christofferson to serve. DeVries able to handle that one. And now that one sent over by Rugland. Heilman was set outside for Bovkun, and that one stays on their side. And now 24-14 in favor of the Hawks, and we'll play a little more here on senior night as Wohlers exit and Doctor comes back in. Schaefer will serve. Nice serve there. Dug out there nicely by Christopherson. And Livingston trying to put a little too much on that one. She's done a good job there in the middle. And that one stays on the Horace side, and that'll be a score for the Huskies, 24-15 now. Schaefer to continue to serve. Heilman for Hale tried to tap it there. And that one stays on the Horace side, and now 24-16. Schaefer to continue here. Sommerfeld, Heilman outside for Bovkuhn, taps it over. Huskies will play on. Here's Doctor. And Hale and Livingston there for the block, but no one there to help on the cleanup. And the Huskies will score one more. So here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 24-17. Still in favor of the Hawks. And the Huskies just trying to extend this thing on. Heilman. Back set for Hale, and that one will do it. As Jaden Hale puts that one away, Monches lays out for it, and that will be the set. 25-17 in favor of the Hawks. And that will bring this match to a close. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the Red River Grain postgame report. Red River Grain, check out their webpage at rivergrain.com for the latest in ag and marketing news. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network with a post-game show right after this.
Wants you to open an account.
Sign up.
Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Exactly why you should compare your bank to Bell Bank. At Bell, we don't nickel and dime you with fees on things like checking accounts and ATMs. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to a bank you'll love and give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Well, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton High School. My name is Brian Watson, and it has been a pleasure to bring you tonight's EDC matchup between the West Fargo Horace Hawks and the Wahpeton Huskies. The Hawks take this match 3-0, 26-24. First set was a really competitive and good match. The Huskies were able to keep pace. got off to a good start, which they needed to do, and then just had a couple too many service errors. They had a chance there with the score tied at 24-24, and just couldn't put it away. And the Hawks take set number 1, 26-24, and then they just roll after that. I think once they got past that first set, they kind of relaxed a little bit, and they were able to take set number 2, 25-16. The Huskies just couldn't get in it. They got off to a bit of a slow start, and then once the Hawks stretched the lead out, just too much ground to make up, and then a little more of the same in set number 3 as it was 25-17. And again, the Huskies got off to an okay start, but just couldn't keep pace as the Hawks able to kind of stretch it out there with that big front line. Christopherson, Kelby, and then the 8th grader, Jordan Christopherson, able to do some work there on the outside. And then in the middle, you had Ella Livingston able to put away some kills for the Hawks, and then also Jaden Hale doing a good job for the Hawks, scoring and ending the match there in set number 3 with her kill. For the Huskies here on senior night, I think they did their best here that they could do and gave their all. I know you always want to try and send your seniors out with a win on their last go, and the Huskies doing all that they could to send their seniors out. And good effort in that first set, like I said, and just not able to get it done. Those seniors, 5 seniors on that Huskies team: Emma Bonches, Mika James, Hattie Doctor, Madison Schaefer, and Reagan Wohlers. Good effort here to try and close out their homestand on their court. Just came up a little bit short tonight. Again, we want to welcome everyone to the Red River Grain postgame report, postgame show. Red River Grain, you can check out their webpage at redrivergrain.com for the latest in ag and marketing news. That's going to kind of wrap it up here for us. There were a couple of other matches that were going on in the EDC tonight. Red River was at West Fargo. That was a 2-pointer. And EDC playing game tonight played a little bit early. Normally those are on Saturday, but it looks like Davies and Devils Lake, number 12, Devils Lake, taking on number 5, Davies. Those matches also tonight. Don't have scores for those, but that's also what's going on in the EDC. Playoffs getting started early for Devils Lake and Davies. So for the Huskies, they will finish the season here in 10th place in the EDC, and that will get them into a play-in game, and they will have to travel to Fargo Shanley. And Shanley is a team that is kind of limping into the playoffs. They've had some injuries. They lost a match to to Red River, and that actually moved them into this spot here to have to play Wahpeton on Saturday. And for the Hawks, they will stay in 8th place, and that means that they will get Valley City. Valley City will jump above the Huskies in this tiebreaker. There's a 3-way tie, and because the Highliners defeated the Hawks both matches this season, they will own that tiebreaker, even though the Huskies did defeat Grand Forks Central. So the Huskies will have to go on the road. We'll see if they can get it done. I mean, it really doesn't matter what you do during the season. As far as the EDC is concerned, you try and use the regular season to get yourself ready for the playoffs, and the Huskies have done that here so far. So you fall into 10th place, and now you've got to try and go on the road and see if you can get a win. Your season is on the line, and you're trying to work your way into the EDC region tournament. So you have to leave everything on the line here on Saturday and see if you can extend the season, see if the seniors can get a little extra time, get in that region tournament. It's been a long time since the Huskies have been in the region tournament, and they had a nice season here under Dominique Rickles in her first season, and it will be nice to see them work their way into the region tournament, and they are going to do the best that they can on Saturday. That's going to just about do it for me. I do have an update on the Breckenridge match. They lost 3-0 to Henning in the subsection final, and Henning, a tough team. Henning, a team that they faced in the subsection final last year, and Breckenridge able to win now and move on to state after winning the section final. But a tough go, and the Henning will move on, and they will play in the subsection final on Saturday, I believe. For us, we still have more fall sports going on. Volleyball is wrapped up on the Breckenridge side. We do not know what we're going to do as far as the Huskies go on Saturday. We know that Shanley have some streaming options, so not sure if we're going to be able to cover that match. But we will have football tomorrow night right here on Three Borders Sports Network, and that will be the Breckenridge Cowboys taking on OTC in the Section 6A championship game at the Fargo Dome. That football game is supposed to kick off at about 5:30, and if games are on schedule, we'll have pregame about 20 minutes before kickoff, somewhere around that 5:30 mark, and we're going to bring you the Breckenridge Cowboys in the championship from the Fargo Dome. I'd like to thank all our sponsors for helping us out and supporting us. Our sponsors allow us to bring our content free of charge to our viewers. We appreciate everyone who tunes in to view, and we appreciate our sponsors who support us. Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Country Financial and Stephen Lip, Indy SES College, Casey's Bar and Grill, Bold Print, Bell Bank of Wahpeton and Breckenridge, Wahpeton Deli, Optimum Rehab, All Seasons Car Wash, Interstate Engineering, Three Rivers Decorating, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Comdell, Giant Seed and Snacks. They also sponsor our coaches show on Wednesday night. And Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance in Wahpeton and Breckenridge, and of course Grippers in downtown Wahpeton. We appreciate all of our sponsors. And again, they help make our content free to you, and we appreciate all that they give. And we appreciate you tuning in tonight here at Three Borders Sports Network. And it's going to do it here from Wahpeton Gymnasium as the Horace Hawks take 3 from the Wahpeton Huskies here on senior night, 26-24, 25-16, and 25-17. And again, we'll say thanks to our seniors, Emma Bonches, Mika James, Hattie Doctor, Madison Schaefer, and Reagan Wohlers. We appreciate all that they have done on the volleyball floor, and we hope that they can extend their season here on Saturday night against the Shanley Deacons. That's going to do it for me, Brian Watson, here on Three Borders Sports Network. We appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully we will see you down the road. Good night, everyone.